back in the kitchen with Gina Sunderland of Manitoba Chicken, and you have a couple of great recipes to share with us, and even more than that, a little recipe inspiration.
I do. So we created a booklet called Now You're Cooking with Manitoba Chicken to help busy families create healthy, nutritious meals quick, and recipes that kids and the whole family will not only love, but they'll want to get in the kitchen and help you make them. So we are going to make 2 recipes from that booklet, and you can have access to the booklet on manitobachicken.ca. You can download a copy or message me and I'll send you your own copy.
Love that. Okay, so the first recipe, what is it?
We are going to start with our delicious bruschetta chicken, something a little different, but if you love bruschetta bread, you're going to love this recipe. So super simple. 4 skinless, boneless chicken breasts. I pound them with a meat mallet, or you can use a small saucepan to pound them. You get a greater surface area. That allows the chicken to cook quickly, but also the delicious flavors are more distributed too. So I just started this off for us, Terry. I pounded the chicken. I sauteed it about 7 minutes per side. I added a little bit of ground pepper and basil, and now I'm going to get you to add my favorite new pantry ingredient called Bruschetta Topping.
I love the idea of this, and I love bruschetta. Now, I would have thought that this was salsa just looking at it, but you tell me that bruschetta can be found basically in the same spot.
Yes, by the salsa, by the tomato sauce. That looks great, Terry. So once the chicken's browned, you just add that delicious bruschetta topping and then your favorite cheese. This is mozzarella. You can use a 4-cheese blend. Awesome. A little bit of parm on top of these, and I use an oven-proof skillet. So after I've sauteed my chicken breasts and browned them, I simply pop it in the oven, broil for about 3 to 4 minutes, watching it carefully, of course, and then serve it with pasta or rice, and voila, dinner is on the table.
And it is only one dish. I love that.
I love that too.
The finished product looks amazing.
Delicious. So we are going to move right on to our crispy Parmesan chicken strips, another favorite. Who doesn't love chicken fingers?
My kid, absolutely. And I love the idea that you said that these are great for kids because he's at that age where he wants to get in the kitchen now. So
perfect recipe for kids. And not only that, these are healthier, Terry, because they are baked and not fried.
Okay.
So this is a really fun recipe and it comes together really quickly. So I'm going to give you the spoon and get you to stir. We have half a cup of mayonnaise and we have a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. So just mix that up for me. A little bit of Dijon mustard, about half a teaspoon. This is all about some great flavors. Half a teaspoon of basil goes right in there. And if you like a little bit of heat, about a 1/4 teaspoon of our chili flakes.
Yes, please.
Okay, so that looks perfect, and that is so quick and easy. Next, I'm going to take the other 1/4 cup of Parmesan, and I am going to add it to 1 cup of panko crumbs. Just distribute that together. And that becomes our crispy coating. And we were talking about how it's just the magic of a little bit of parm and some panko.
It does. It makes it a little bit crispier, but then there's that extra little bit of protein with the cheese and, of course, protein-packed chicken.
Right.
You gotta love that.
So about 3 chicken breasts, Terry. I cut them into strips just like you would for any kind of chicken finger, and you put them in the mayonnaise. I just lay them in. This is a little messy, but it's fun. Just give your hands a good washing. I like to do a few of these at once, and then I move on to the next dish. Okay.
So once we get these coated, then it's just onto parchment paper into the oven. What temperature?
425 degrees. You can cook chicken at a nice high temperature. They cook fast. 7 minutes, turn them, and they are all set. I love to serve these with raw veggies and crusty bread, and dinner is simply served.
I love that. As you mentioned,
simple.
the recipe in the book, or it's also on the website.
That's right, manitobachicken.ca.
Thanks, Gina.
Brought to you by Manitoba Chicken. Discover delicious and nutritious recipes at manitobachicken.ca.